Okay, so I've done 3 other videos before this, so I'm going to go make this one go a little bit quicker, but we are dimensioning from this face and that face and then this center line as the baselines. So in my drawing, let's have a look at what the drawing does. Here is my front view. We're in first angle, that's the top view. And to begin this, I need some points. I need a center mark, I need a vertical sharp, and I need some center lines. So let's put those in, go to annotation, find center mark, put the center mark in where the hole is, and then we're going to use center line. So I need a center line across this feature, and I need a center line across this whole view. And I'm going to stretch this center line across the view to indicate that it is an axis of symmetry for the entire view, not just a feature, whereas this one is just a center mark, a center line, an axis, sorry, for this angle really. And then what this center point will allow us to do is to give us positions for that hole, and then by inference, this radius, and then these 2 angles. So all of those will be covered by just that one position other than the sizes. So let's do that. Let's go to our smart dimension, drop down, get baseline dimension, and I'm going to select the first baseline, which is the horizontal one, and then, we're missing, hold on, let's just put in, we're missing something here. We need to put in a virtual sharp, so grab one line, grab the other line, go to your sketch command, find point and click on it, and there we go, there's this virtual sharp. So let's see if we can grab baseline dimension from the horizontal to this point. You have to wait for that to appear, and then here you can just click on the circle, don't need to click on the center point. It seems not to have done it. I think we've reverted to vertical dimension, so let's try baseline. Will it do it? No. Alright, so I'm going to start again. Alright, so let's go baseline dimension from that line to this virtual sharp, and then to the circle. You don't need to click on the center point. Solidworks knows what you want. And then I'm going to restart the command because I want to go in the opposite direction for the rest, so that my extension lines don't go across my view. So let's reactivate baseline dimension and start again from the horizontal to this point, to that line, and then lastly hold the shift button to get the overall size. Alright, I think that covers it. Let's put in some more position dimensions. So let's go back to baseline, and this time that's going to be our baseline, and then click on the circle. And now we can simply go in the opposite direction. Solidworks knows how to do this. It'll just fill them in for you. Right, and we need some angles. So smart dimension, grab this line, grab the vertical, make sure that you have the smallest angle indicated. So that's one of them. And another one would be these 2 here. Just get it to be nice and neat. And that there is covered by this axis. So just drag the axis out so that it crosses over the dimension. So we know that that there is divided by this axis. That would be about it, other than we need to put some size dimensions in. So that would be my first one, a diameter of 8. This would be my second one, a radius of 8. And then here, since these 2 are the same, we can use the term TYP, or you could say 2 places, but TYP is easier. And then here, since these are all the same, I can do the same in this instance, TYP. Alright, that covers it. And then in this bottom view, you simply need to go across the axis of symmetry when you dimension, so that whoever's looking at it knows that whatever this axis of symmetry goes across, you divide the dimension in half. That's how you do it. Thanks for watching.